Right, hello everyone, this is John. Welcome to my channel again. Welcome to Woodham Golf Club. Sorry you've missed the first two holes. This is another shoot 80 challenge. Now, this is interesting because I've decided today, well, I haven't decided, Woodham have decided that I can't go off the yellow tees, but I can get as far back as I can off the yellow tees. I asked a few guys, I said, well, what's the rules here and everything? This is, well, generally they don't like you going off the yellow tees, normally there for competitive play, but just go as far back off the yellows as you like. I says, all right, okay. So it's a par 73, Woodham. Shoot 80 challenge. So we're sort of going, let's say, in between the whites and the yellows, but I'll tell you the yellows what it is. 70.3, slope 130, yardage 6,113 yards. Right from the very back, so we're talking 6,700 yards just about. But we ain't going off that. We'll probably go about 6,300 yards. Sorry you missed a couple of holes. I've been in a little bit of a traffic jam. There's a guy behind us who's in like a scooter and a guy doing the paint work and everything. So I haven't even had time to set my camera up and everything like that. But now that I have, we're on the third hole. I'll explain to you what I did. I'll explain to you how I did on the first two holes. Once I've hit my tee shot here, I'm just trying to get as far back as I can without them saying, oh, you're going off the whites. The whites is just another 5 yards behind, but I ain't going off the tee box, so I'm all right. Okay, this is 339, say 340. You remember this one, little dog leg round. Just going to go central of the fairway, try and cut it round. I'll explain what's went on after I can get myself away here. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Same as how I was doing at Horton. Actually, my driving's actually not too bad. I'm getting me driving back to where I was. And that's good. That's good. I'll see you down for me second. I'll have a quick chat down there. Yeah, it's a funny situation with this one. Because the last time I was here, I played. Did I put the camera on or not? No, I don't think I did. The last time I played here, I had a round by myself. Now I went off on the first tee off the white tee boxes. The lad behind me was the course warden. Now the course warden's after I played my shot, he says, "Could I have a quiet word?" I goes, "Yeah, all right." He obviously knew. He says, "I know who you are. I know you've been in the Teesside Alliance." He must have played there because I didn't recognise him. He was just an oldish bloke. So I know you've played in the Teesside Alliance and everything, and obviously you go off the competitive tees, you're a competitive golfer, I understand that and everything. And I don't agree with the committee, but the committee have said, what did that say, by the way? The committee have said that unless you're playing in competitions, we don't want people going off the white tees. I says, oh, right, okay. He says, but I don't agree with them rules. I says, right, okay. So what I suggest is you get yourself away. He says, I'll hold back, you get yourself away and then do whatever the hell you want when I'm not about. He says, but for God's sake, don't go off the white tees when I'm about and everything, because I have to tell you off. I don't want to, but I have to tell you. I says, all right, that's fair enough. He says, try and get as far back off the yellow tees as you can to, you know, for away from the, and once I'm always, I'm only doing 9, then you get yourself off the white. I don't agree. He says they're bringing in daft rules. Like if you're on the course on your own as a one ball, you're not allowed to play 2 balls. You can't practice on the course. You just have to hit your shots. You can't take another shot and everything. He says, I don't agree with it, but this is the way it is now, you know, because they don't want the course getting wrecked and making 2 pitch marks. And he says it's just stupid. I says, well, that's just the way it is, unfortunately. This time I've said the same thing, get as far back as you can off the yellows as you can. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to go off the whites and upset them and everything, but that's fine. I've been told that's fine. I've not got a problem with it. It's just and the thing is, that's why I've made it a shoot 80 challenge now. I've played 2 holes. Off the first tee, the yellows doesn't make any difference. It's the same yardage, 510 yards. The second hole makes a little bit of difference. It was about 30 yards difference. So I only had about 120 in. I've gone par. This is the one off the third you've seen, and this is my second shot into the green, basically. So it's a par 73. I've only got 7 shots, but off in between the whites and the yellows, I should be okay. I should be all right with 7 shots. It's a difficult task, but I'll try my best. 108 yards, elevation change, probably playing 115. That's looking all right. That's looking very good. That's looking right at it. I tell you what, that's canny, that. So yeah, par 73. I've only got 7 shots, but in between the whites and the yellows, say playing 6,300, I should be all right. See you down there. As I say, I was a little bit dubious myself going off 6,700 yards with 7 shots. I mean, Woodham's designed to be played with distance. It's American design. It's designed to be played with distance. That's the thing. Now, if I went off the right to the fronts, the yellows, 6,100, it's just, for someone like me, that's just not long enough. And, you know, I don't really want to be going in holes with wedges and pitching wedges and that. You know, I want to test. So I think that's the way forward. That's what the course warden the last time said. This is what they've said this time. So yeah, it's a shame it's got to be like that. They feel like people mess up. I mean, they must have trouble. They must have people who are like really like whacking the ball and hitting the ground first and just taking chunks out the white tees, because I just don't know. I don't know. But like they say in the northeast now, clubs are 50-50 with this. Some clubs don't, like the Municipal, Castle, all these places, they don't mind you going off the white tees. Your previous club didn't mind it, but it's becoming a bit, you don't know what to do now. Because if you're a competitive golfer, you're obviously going to go off the white tees. You want to play the course as it is. But today, coming here, I was thinking, you know, I'm going to play 67,000 yards, par 73. I've got 7 shots. I mean, that's pushing myself just maybe a bit too far, because obviously at Horton, I had 8 shots, and we saw what happened there. So, right up the hill, left to right. Go on, son. Oh, and it's a birdie. What a start this is from me. 2 pars and a birdie. Thank you, I'm the man, I know, thank you. You don't have to say out, son. What? I'll give you a sign glove in a minute. Yeah, absolutely delighted. He's a 1 ball on his own. I might let him play through, actually, because I'm recording. I'm going to be going at the pace of a 2 ball. So I'll let him play through, and it's starting to rain a little bit. So, right, that's a great birdie, that. On to the 4th. Yeah, we're getting a bit of light rain here. Hopefully it'll pass and everything. But what a birdie that was. It looks like another 1 ball has gone past the guy in the scooter, so I might just let him play through if he catches up with me, and then I think things are going to be kosher after that. Where's the flag? There it is. 155 from where I'm standing. Right, 155 from where I'm standing. It's normally about 165, so I've knocked 10 yards off. Not a big difference, but I'm going in with a 7 instead of a 6. So it's a club less. If the wind is not doing much, which it isn't. Okay, where's my 7? 7 iron. Oh, no, this will just be a little shower. It's not meant to be heavy rain again like it was at Seaham. Yeah, you can see the clouds. They'll just move across and we'll be all right. So 155 from here. Pins just to the left-hand side. I'm not sure with these pin positions. They've got different flags on them. Like this one's blue. I think the last one was the last one white. I don't think it's an indication of the pin positions, to be honest. I don't think it's an indication of the pin positions. I think it's just different flag colours here. Here we go, then straight at it, son. Which I think that is. Striking the ball really well today. That's a good shot, and the greens are checking up, by the way. So your carry distance only had a couple of yards on, and that's probably where the ball's going to end up stopping. The greens are responsive today. See you down for me second. Wow, well, I've got off the back. I've hit that better than I thought. I've hit it better than I thought. Right, put it up the hill. I think putting's the best option here. And I think he's just about up on the tee box now. Yeah, as I say, when I'm doing the filming, I'm going at the pace of a 2-ball, so 1 ball's usually can catch up with us that way. One down, right to left. Do. Right then. I've got a rough idea what it's doing. I'll just put the camera. You see, this is what I don't like, rushing about. But right, up the hill. It's going left to right initially, and then it's going to go down the slope. So I'm looking in between sort of the light patch and the dark patch, and hopefully it turns left for me. It's just about getting the pace now. Which I haven't done. I needed to hit that a lot harder. I haven't realised how uphill that was. Might be my first bogey on the cards if I don't get this in. Okay, it's the same thing. It's going right to left. I can see that. It's going to be right edge, isn't it? Just outside on the right. Turn. Oh, it started to turn after the hole. Oh, never mind. Disappointing. It was such a good iron shot. First bogey. It doesn't matter. I'm through 4 and I'm on evens. I didn't really want a bogey there. That was lack of local knowledge, I would say. I hit my iron shot too well. I've gone to the back of the green, and no, I think putting was the right option. I couldn't really have chipped that. There was no need to chip it. There was no need to take the risk of chipping it. See you for the next. Yeah, there wasn't any real need for me to chip that. I've just got to accept my 4 and move on. Right, next one from back here. Watch says 460, but what's happening here is, well, you know yourself this one if you've seen the videos, my previous videos, is it goes all the way around to the left hand side. The whites are all the way right at the back here, so I'll just pop myself here. I don't know what it plays here. It's normally about 540, so I'm presuming from here we're talking about 520-ish. Right side of the fairway is where I want it, where that big tree is. Let me just take it from there, really. If I can get it where that tallest tree is, that sort of line, I'm okay. Which I have, that's perfect, that's a good drive. Like with this hole, you don't try and bum it, you just try and get it down the central fairway, and you should be okay, which you've done. See you down there. Right, here I am. 260 away. Now I want to know how far those trees are. Now I am on the fairway, but really, me being here isn't a great position, because I'm zapping that tree there. That's 180. To get it round the corner, just a punchy 5-iron. If that tree's as far as I think it is at 180, I don't really want to be. I'm going to go 6 actually. I don't want to be tempting fate here. I just want to be round the corner, as close as I can to the left-hand corner here. I can't cut the corner off there, as you can see. It's just a pointless exercise. I want to be going, well, just straight ahead, really. Straight ahead, punchy 6-iron down there. Set me up for my 3rd. That's all that was required. Yeah, down the fairway. I'll have a 3rd there. There was no need to do anything drastic there. there's nothing I could do. It's either I go all the way down there and there's no matter in the distance. So I've put a 6-iron down the middle of the fairway, be aggressive with my third. Yeah, my hope is with this, the rain will calm down a little bit, which I think it will. It's not forecast. It was meant to be 20-30% chance throughout, so it'll stop at some point. I was so close at Horton. I was so damn close, and I've been so damn close at Castle Eden. I've only got George Washington and Sharpley to my name. I really want this one on the list. Obviously, it won't be off right from the backs, but I would love to have this on the list. About 138, probably my 8-iron. Wind very slightly helping. Okay, it's an 8-iron, I think. Right at it, I think. Oh, going right at it. I don't think there's anything. Yeah. No reason why I can't do that. Lovely. Just hold on to the right side of the green, I think. It might even just be off. It might even just be off, I think. But yeah, it would be nice to get this on my bucket list. But another place I'd love to have another go at's Crook, but I think they've changed the rules as well, that you have to go off the yellows. Now, going off the yellows of Crook, it's a totally different course. Totally different course. But yeah, I'm striking the ball well today. See it for me be put, hopefully. Right, yeah, just off the back, just to the back of the green here. I'm striking the ball so far. I don't want to jinx it, but I'm striking the ball very clean. Very, very clean. Now I'm looking for my pitch mark. I'm not seeing it anywhere. But slightly right to left. See what my feet are suggesting. Feet are suggesting the same thing. I'm not seeing a pitch mark. I ain't seeing a pitch mark, so just gonna give it a bit of a wipe and a clean. I think this is gonna turn towards the end, right to left, slightly uphill. And I gave it enough. The greens are slow. The greens are slow. I can't say much else about the greens. They're not too bobbly. It's just the pace. The pace are very slow for this time of year. Right, how is son? Missed it. 6. Thought it was right edge. Never turned. Well, there's another bogey. 1 over now, through 5. Yeah, that was poor, that son. That was poor. Yeah, it was poor play. That shouldn't have been a 3-putt. I did think it was going to go right to left, but you see what I did at Horton when I thought it was going to go right to left, and I said, I just beat the brake. It broke on us, and I think that's influenced that putt a little bit. Never mind. I'm 1 over through 5. If you said to me at Woodham you'll be 1 over through 5, I would take it. So hole number 6, it's 350. There's no difference really. There's absolutely no difference. So I'll just put it here. 350. It's a little dogleg round. That's directly to the hole. It's playing a little bit longer than that. Probably 365, I would imagine, because the green goes over there. It's a good drive with a little draw around the corner from me. Front of the stance, trying to manipulate it round. And from there, I'm just aggressive with my iron shot. The front 9s, are probably the easiest of the holes, so this is where you want to be in a good position. I don't want to be more than 3 over through 9 here. I really don't. Yeah, that's fine. That's perfect, actually. Oh yeah, that's turning around the corner. That's perfect. That's a good shot from me, John. That's a good drive. Right. I'll see you down for me second. Right. It's not as good as I thought it was going to be. It's not as good as what I thought it was going to be. I thought I did a lovely little draw around the corner, and it was going to be sort of, yeah, you've got to be left hand side of the fairway. You see, I've never been over here before. 148, is it 148? Guy's just gone off the green now. Yeah, it's 148 to the pin. Right, 148. All right. So really, I mean, I normally say keep to the left-hand side because you've got space. Now I've got problems. Now I'm starting to have problems. Suppose if you could get your 8 and you could try and guide it that way. It's my own fault, you know. This is my own fault. I should have just hit it straight, and even if I went on the left-hand side there, it's open. This is my own fault. I'm going to try and do that. The low runner shot's not aggressive enough. I don't like it. If I hit the tree, I hit the tree. Fair enough, I gave the shot a go, but... Right. In fact, I'm going 9. I'm going 9. I'm really not comfortable with that. I'm really not comfortable with that. That's more downhill than you think. It's going to come out hot, this. This is going to come out hot. I've got it round. No, I haven't got it round enough. No, it's all right. It's okay. It's just before the tree on the left. On the left there. It'll be a little chip. That was my own fault. I should have got it left side of the fairway. See you down there. Yeah, I'm a bloke of... I've got a wide range of shots. I know I've got a wide range of shots, but I ain't Tiger Woods or Phil Mickelson, unfortunately. And this is where I've ended up. I gave it a damn go, but I was asking a lot to get that. You see, I was trying to get the side spin by I just didn't give it enough. It started to draw around, but just didn't give it enough. 36 yards, so it's not a disaster. I can get up and down from here. I know I can get up and down from here. Yeah, left side of the fairway. You see, you're getting punished for being right side of the fairway on this hole. I remember now, I thought I did it beautifully. I've obviously drew it a bit more than I thought with my drive and ended up here. Right, 36, simple hinge and hold. Slightly to the right, should kick round, playing about 40. Lovely. Lovely. See you for me next. Yeah, I've just let that lad play through. He was, he said the same. He says, I'm just rushing about because it's raining and stuff, and sorry to get up your backside. And so, are you sure I can play through? I says, yeah, I'm. I didn't say about the record or anything, but I said, yeah, I'm, you know. Well, the last hole I got a 6. That's the thing. I rushed my shot. I rushed my chip shot. I felt a little bit pressurised because I know he's behind me. And like I say, I can't keep up now with the pace of a 1 ball, especially when I'm filming. I'm going at the pace of a 2 ball. So I just let him play through. That's the easiest way to do now. So I'm 3 over now. I'm just going to check. -1, evens, +1, +3. Yeah, making 2. I started off like a house on fire, and now I'm starting to make mistakes. And I think part of the reason is we'll see as it goes round. I might be wrong. Was this one ball was behind me? Nothing wrong. He's done nothing wrong. Absolutely not wrong. Just he's like me. He's rushing around because it's raining, and because it's raining, you play a little bit quicker trying to get round, and it's no good. It's no good for your golf game. Don't ever rush your golf game. Don't ever rush. And that's what I was starting to do there. I felt rushed and I felt as if there's pressure on me. I'm under the cosh to keep up with pace of play, and I've just said, you can go through, mate. We'll see now. We'll see now. I'll see if I play any better. And hopefully this drizzle will stop this rain. And we'll just continue from there, really. Okay, from here we've got... Well, the plaque says 322 for the yellows. So probably about 330-ish. I'll knock the ball back a little bit more actually, because I'm a good distance from the white. Yeah, we'll see how we do now. I'm 3 over, and this is a position I didn't want to be. So the way I see it is, I've got to par this, par the par 3, par the 9th, and then I'm ahead of the game again. But like I say, I've got 7 shots. 7 shots. And for me, it was an official 11.2 handicap, 11.4 handicap, but that's my official index. My official index on the Golf England app is 11.4, but I'm currently playing probably, well, it came up as 8.7 when I put it in that calculator thing, but 8.7, I mean, I don't feel as if I'm 8.7 at the minute. I did at the start, I don't know, the last couple of balls has sort of put me in my place a little bit, but right, left side, that'll draw around again. Yeah, that's okay, that's all right. There's plenty of space around there. Oh yeah, there's plenty of space. That'll not be a bother. I've started it more central than I wanted it to, and it's drawn round, but no, that should be all right. And it's a little bit lower than I wanted. But see you down there. Yeah, absolutely fine. Just right side of the fairway. I knew there was going to be more space over here than I thought. I sort of turned round. I says, oh, it's well right of that path. I'm absolutely fine. Like I say, I admit now, it's not exactly what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do was a little bit higher apex. I wanted left side of the fairway, draw it round, and come into the middle of the fairway. You know me, I'm always honest. It wasn't the most perfect of strikes from me with the driver. I'm the first one to admit it. That's 109. I'm the first one to admit it, but I've got a shot. That's better. Just losing the focus a bit on my zapper. 109 yards. Slightly uphill. I am presuming that's the flag. Again, I mean, this is quite foreign to me actually, because normally I'm over on the left hand side, because I know there's loads of space over this side of the fairway at Woodham. There's the 7th, and I know I can get it over the trees if I go too far left. I don't want to be right because of this hedge and everything, but this is quite foreign to me where I'm at. I don't normally miss right side of the fairway, so we'll see how it goes. I'm going to aim for them lightly coloured trees with a little draw in, and hopefully it's okay. 109, probably playing 115. Just get that twig out the way. Oh no. Well, that was a lump of crap, wasn't it? I think what I've done is I've just opened the face. It's hit the ground, it's opened the face, and I've spliced it way over there. I see where it's at. I'll go and get it. That is embarrassing. Well, there you go for those high handicappers. You've seen me at a shot like this, so I hope that makes you feel a bit better. 79 yards. That is bloody, that is disgraceful, John. I don't think it's all my fault. I'm gonna have to go straight over the top, haven't I? I've got no option. Where's the flag? There it is. I don't think it was all my fault, but I think it's got something to do with the wet clay, damp turf, but that was shocking. Now get over. Nah. I think that might be just short of the green, actually. It might just be short of the green. See you down there. Well, 3 to there. 3 to there. I think the challenge is over already, folks. I've just totally messed this hole up. I've never in my life played this hole like this, by the way. I have had bogeys and stuff on it, but I've never played the hole like that. 26. I've never ever played the hole like this. Right. Put that for me bogey. Yeah, this is what happens. Sometimes, just for whatever reason now, I don't know why it is. Probably a bit of health, probably a bit of trying to be too aggressive, and probably just a lack of talent. But it always seems to happen sometimes in my round. It didn't really happen in Horton, but I always have a couple, 2 or 3 holes where I'm grafting my backside off, and I'm playing golf like a 30 handicapper, and that's what's happened there. Now, I've never understood the reason for it. I suddenly just go off the boil and this happens to me. I don't know the reason for it, and I wish I did. I wish I did. Anyway, I've got this for bogey. Scrapping for bogey now. There'll be a reason for it. I just don't know what it is. Maybe I just do something slightly wrong and I just go off the boil. I just don't know, but this always seems to happen to me. Right edge. Come round. Oh, it was a good effort. It was a good effort, but it's 5 over now. 5 over. Oh. 2 shots to play. 11 to go. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why that happens. It just does. It just does happen to me. See to the next. Yeah, as I say, I started off really well. I started off par, which you didn't see, unfortunately, and then you saw that birdie. Bogey was just an unfortunate incident, and then I've gone bogey by missing a putt. Double bogey. And I don't know why it happens. I've always wondered why. I still haven't got an answer to it. Maybe it's, I just don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm trying to play so aggressive, and if I make one little thing wrong with what I'm doing, maybe just me club angle, whichever, me alignment, it just happens. I just don't know. I don't know how the hell I've spliced it like that, though. I mean, that's a big splice way over there. I don't know, but it's happened, and I've just got to get over it and just keep on being relentless. That's the key to this. I'm not going to give up on my game plan. I'm just going to I'm not playing safe golf just because I've done that. I'm going to just keep going and going and going and going. I'm going to do this for 18 holes. I'm not. 164. I'm just going to keep going and going and going. I'm not going to pack in. It doesn't matter if I keep on going double bogey. I'm not bothered. I'm just going to keep on going and going and going. Because it's the mindset. If you lose that mindset, you're knackered. Right, 164. Slight downhill elevation. Rain will hopefully stay off now. Easy 6 iron. Easy 6 iron. From the whites is literally 6 or 7 yards behind us, so probably about 172 or something from there. This is 164, and I'm just going straight at it. Straight at it. No fear, no doubts, no excuses, no doubt. Straight at it. Whatever happens, happens. I'm a good enough player to get out of it, whatever happens. Straight at it, just to the right with a little fade. Yeah. 95% pelt swing. Here we go. Just to the left, I think. Might just be off to the left of the green. Good hit, just it faded a little bit on me. Faded just a tiny bit on me. It's all right. It might even be puttable from there. We'll see. See you down there. God, it's way shorter than I thought. I thought I was going to be up, and the slope might have helped me. And oh, dearie me, right. It's okay. It's all right. It's not an emergency. Jesus, man. 20 yards away. You know what? Bugger it. I think here a putt. I don't see what's wrong with putting this up that hill up there. You see, I'd rather have my chip master. I know I will, but I haven't got it up here. That line, and it's going to curl round. I don't see what's wrong doing that, as long as I give it the pace, rather than trying to be aggressive with the chip. Now, if I'm too aggressive with this wet, damp, bare lie, I've had it. I can't do the toe down chip. I can't do that. It's too far away. The toe down chip is when the flag's just there and I could just go boof, but I can't do that. I can't do my toe down chip. I'm going to have to go around this way. And the only way I'm seeing this is by putting it. Right. I mean, that's all right. I mean, maybe if I started a bit more left, but I don't think a chip would have been of much benefit there. I really don't see how a chip would have been of much benefit there. I think I've done all right. I think I've done okay. See if we par putt. Yeah, I mean, I don't see how I could be more aggressive than what I've done there. I just don't. I mean, that bare lie, that could have gone so wrong chipping it. So I think I made the right decision. Right to left putt, probably par. Oh, come on, son. How? Be nice just to get a par. Get onto the 9th. Right edge, just outside on the right edge. Oh, what a read. Hey, great putt, son. Give yourself a tap on the back. That was fantastic. Fantastic read. You're back into this now, and that's it. Hopefully that's taught some of your high handicappers there, or those who just play generals, who don't play competitions. That's how you go about it. I've made a right mess. I've got a double bogey on the last hole, double bogey previous to that. But you just keep going at it, keep going at it, keep going at it. I've got a par there. Thank God for that. On to the next one. That's the key to this. Don't pack in. Do not pack in. I can't stress it enough. Do not pack in. Because once you pack in and you lose that mentality, that aggressive mentality, you fish food. I'm telling you now. You'll just end up. Is that all it is? 276? Off the, well, it is. It's the yellows. Yeah, because the whites is a good 25 yards back. I mean, the whites it says 306 off the whites, so we're a good 30 yards ahead. I've probably knocked myself back right to the back, say another 5 yards off, so we're probably looking at 280. All right. Okay, if that's the way it has to be, I might even think about bombing this. Because I know the green is over those trees there. If I can get me little draw bomb to go around like that. I mean, that's the clubhouse there, I think. I've got a chance here. I don't think I'll reach the green, but I'll certainly get it within the vicinity of the green. I know there's bunkers up there, but I can't be thinking like that. All I've got to be thinking is the closest and direct line to the hole. That's the direct and closest line to the hole, and I think I'm going to go for it. I think I'm going to go for it. If it ends up in the trees, fair play, but I'm going to try. I'm going to bloody well try here. I've lost it. I haven't heard trees or anything. I think it's over there where that big tree is on the left. I think it's well over there. I think it's well over there. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's over there to where that tree is, just to the left of that sort of Greek olive tree. I should be all right. I'll see you down there. I've got it. I can't get my trolley over here, so I'm just gonna have to take my clubs and play from here. There's another ball here actually. I couldn't believe. I mean, I have gone left. I understand I've gone left, but I've got like I've got a shot. I can see the flag. It's just where that tractor is now. Obviously, you can't see the 88. Right, I'm going to presume it's about 80 yards from here. I don't have my zapper. And I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to go the direct line for the flag. That splits the bunkers. Oh, it's just short. It's just short. It's longer than 80 yards, that, John. Well, playing longer than 80 yards, I should say. But yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Little chip onto the green should be okay. See you down there. Right. What are we looking at? Well, from here, 30 yards. Right. 58 me putter. I'll just leave it here because that bloke in the scooter's now coming along, which I thought eventually he would, because he's scooting along with his little scooter. 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. Okay, so we're looking at about 20 yards, playing about, oh Jesus. Right, I can only go back in my stance and try and turn it round. Turn it round, you idiot. Right, right. That's the best I was going to do there. It was the best I was going to do, unfortunately. Okay. Well, that's all lost. I mean, I've got this from my pa. It's not a lost cause yet. That looks right to left to me. It looks right to left here as well. It looks for the first bit, maybe a little bit left to right, then it's going to go right to left. Oh, it's turning now, yeah. Yeah, I had the right idea. I had the right idea. A little bit too aggressive, because obviously I wanted to put in, but I had it half right. Left edge, come on. Nah. No. Double bogey. Well, that's it over, folks, I think. I think that's just about a wrap for the 9 holes and I'm done. I haven't been good enough, have I? I just haven't been good enough. First few holes I went like a train on fire, but my game went off for 3 holes, and if that happens to us, I'm knackered with these challenges. See you down for number 10. I mean, 7 over's not too bad. Let's be fair. For how bad I've played, Double bogey, double bogey, double bogey, 3 double bogeys. Let's be fair. That's not too bad, 7 over for the stuff that's gone out. Oh, right, this one 504 yards. For what's gone on out here, that's not too bad. Plus 7, but nah. Nah, don't make excuses for yourself, John. I've had three bad holes, and that's what's done it. So back 9, I've got to shoot even pars. Not to say I can't do it, like it's a big ask, but I did it at Durham City, but these are slightly harder holes than Durham City. Here we go then. I want it straight down the middle of that, the two lines of the trees. And that's a fairly good start. Might be blocked out just a little bit on the left hand side there. You see, that's why I like to go off the whites here, because you're not going to get blocked out there from the whites. That's an extra, well, it's not that much longer actually. It's about 10 yards from where I'm standing, but where I was standing, but you know what I mean? You've got less chance of being blocked out. See you down there. No, that's okay. That's all right. It's a little bit further back than I thought actually. But no, not to say I can't go round the rest of these holes like Durham City, even pars. But, you know, you're asking a big thing of me. Where's that? That's not 314 yards away, that. Well, it might be actually. What's that one? 277. Right, so I've established I've got plenty of space down there. That's all I need to know. I've established I've got plenty of space. I can go straight basically for where that the second bridge is, and I should be okay. So if I hit my hybrid, I should be okay. There shouldn't be any problems. I shouldn't run out of space there. Like I say, I'm just trying to get it as far down as I can, as close as I can to attack this hole. Well, I've got to now. I've got to get a birdie chance. I've got no other option. I've messed up on these holes now. I've got no other option but just to go for every. This has forced me to do it. So, right, okay. Little punch down hybrid, get as far down as we can. And then it's a wedge onto the. I can see where the flag's at, so a little cut would be ideal. Yeah, that's fine. That's ideal. Absolutely ideal. That'll not run out of space. I can't hit that 270 yards to that bridge. So that should be all right. Should be fine. We'd be looking. I would guess from here we're looking at about 70 yards to the pin. See you down there. Yeah, well, it's annoyed me this, you know. It really has annoyed me. Because I started off par birdie. I started like a bloody house on fire, -1 through 3. And I've just cocked it up with 3 holes, double bogey, double bogey, double bogey. I've just cocked it up. 77 yards, so it's roughly where I said. But as I say, that's me. That's my style of play. Love me or hate me, that's the way I play, and you can't. I can't criticise myself. I was just a little bit off, and this is what's going to happen. I'm going to get double bogeys. I'm not Phil Mickelson. I'm not going to hit it 350 yards like Bryson. This is just the way I play. White tree, going straight at it, 50 degree. I'm not taking me 54 because I can't afford to be short. But I'm going probably 80% swing with my 50 degree, playing at about 80. About that. The slope will hopefully bring it back round, and I'll have a birdie chance that way. Wind's going slightly right side. I think it's going, I'll just check it. I think it's going slightly right side. Yeah. So it's not really going to affect the shot. That's looking good. Come off the slope. Oh, it's stuck on the slope. That away from just coming back off the slope. I've done the shot right in line, exactly where you can probably see the yellow speck there. Oh, I hit the shot just as I wanted, and I thought it was going to come back off that tee, off that slope, but it's done out. Damn it. Never mind. Birdie chance. See you down there. Damn it. I know, listen, I know I brag and everything, but I mean it this time. You know, I'm not doing this for a laugh, saying this for a laugh. That was an exceptional wedge shot, that, mind. That was a bloody exceptional wedge shot. It's just not. Here's my pitch mark. It's just dropped dead, and I really thought. Oh bloody hell, that's gonna. Here, I'll just mark my ball while I do the repair work. I just thought, you know what? That's absolutely bloody spot on. It's gonna roll down the bank. You're gonna have a great birdie chance of your son, and it just didn't out. All it's done is just stuck on the bank. I tell you what, I've put the camera in the worst position possible there. All you'll see is probably my backside. Is that better for you? I think that'll be a bit better for you. Oh, don't start raining again. That was just bloody exceptional. It was an exceptional wedge shot, and it's just not done anything. Damn it. Right, see the turn right to left. It's a slicking. It's a slick one. I've got to be very careful. High point's here, so the high point, yeah, it's going to go left to right sharp. Okay, outside on the right, downhill. It's going to be slick. Jesus, that's slow. That is slow. Well, it's a par. I'm not bothered really. I mean, it would have been an exceptional birdie, that, if I got it. It's good enough par in it, but I mean, that would have been absolutely bloody exceptional, that. I mean, my wedge shot. Just a bit gutted. See you down there. I don't like this, you know. I don't like playing off the yellows. I feel as if this is just, I don't know, you're undervaluing yourself a little bit here, John, but saying that, I'm 7 over, aren't I? So really, I've been put in my place, but yeah, I don't like this. I don't like going off the yellows. I really don't like this. I don't. If I did do well on this course, I would feel as if I've not done it there because I've gone off the yellows. It's just. Anyway, it's still a long way. Even off the yellows, I think it's 380 or something. So off the yellows, 380. 377, so I'm going back further, so it's probably about 385, something like that. I'm going off. I've still got to hit it down the middle of the fairway. How, son, you've got to par this one. You've just got to go 9 pars. Right, here we go. That's a good hit. Maybe a little bit left. I think that's all right. I think there's more space here than I think on the left hand side. It should kick off the slope. It should help me. It should be all right. I mean, it's a different angle from here. It's allowing you to go. It's a bit tighter off the whites, but I should be all right. See you down there. Yeah, I mean, the angle you're going at there off the yellow tees, I mean, it was still about 385, you know what I mean? It's 400 from the back, so we've gone only about 15 yards further down, but that's not the point. The point is 106. The angle of entry to this hole, because you can go, you see from the whites, these trees on the left come more into play. Here, that's why I've ended up right. I thought I was left-hand side. I'm not. I'm right-hand side because there's so much more space than you think off the tee box from the yellows. So in terms of distance, it's not massive, but the angle of entry is just, it's so much more open from the yellows. I mean, to some people, this is luxury. To me, I'm I don't like the idea of going off the yellows. And you obviously know why, because I like to play the course from its best, you know. But right, 106. Green goes left to right. I'm going to go for that tree that's got no leaves on it, and if it kicks the slope and goes down right, I've got a great birdie chance. It's all about distance control. If I hit that line, that's great, and after that, it's just be distance control. So 106. The wind is, like I say, it's just slightly helping. Probably about 102. It's probably playing its yardage. Probably playing 106. So this is the right club. Punchy pitching wedge in. It's near enough. Oh, it's got to be short, isn't it? It'll probably kick round off the slope, but that's got to be short. I know it's going to be short. You don't have to tell me. I know it's going to be short. It's going to be a longish putt for birdie. I really wanted that to be a bit further up. It might. See, it's a false front. I can't see because of the bunker. It might be tighter to the hole than I think, but I've got a feeling that's going to be short. See you down there. Oh man, I hate being right. I hate being right. Left to right down the slope. I hate being right. It's a long putt, this. I'm really, from here, in all honesty, just want to par here. I'd love to put it like I did on the third hole, get a good solid long putt in, but those don't happen often. You know, even if you are a decent putter, they don't happen often. Right. Middle of that light patch, I think, and it's going left to right. It looks as if it's going uphill, but it's actually uphill and it's starting to go down a little bit, so it doesn't have to be a mighty whack, I think, but still got to get it there. Yeah, once it gets to that point, it's downhill. I knew that. I knew that. And now it's a difficult 6-footer on the right edge. Well done, well done. 2 pars, 2 pars. Just another 7 to go, son. Just another 7 to go. It sounds easy, but it isn't, trust me. Trust me, 7 pars is not easy, especially for someone like me. On to the next hole. Right, so from back here, there's probably absolutely no difference in yardage from where I'm teeing it up from. 137 to the middle from here. Let's get level with just to the edge of this plaque here. 138. There's absolutely no difference in yardage. It's exactly the same down there. It's probably about 140 there. But the angle of entry is totally different. Which way is the wind going? The angle of entry is totally different here. Slightly helping. Still going to go 8. In fact, I think the angle of entry here is harder. I actually think it's harder because if they've got, well, if the pin was at the front, it would probably be easier. But where they've put the pin position's actually at the back. So it's actually harder. Right. 138, wind slightly help, and probably playing 135. 95%, and I'm going right at this. I've gone right at it now. It's got to hold. It's got to hold. It's on the green. It's just on the green. It's short. It's short. I don't know how short it is. Like I say, the perception for me is hard, but left green. Should be putting. Should be okay. See you down there. Yeah, it's just at the front of the green there now. Obviously, well, it's self-explanatory. You can tell I haven't chickened out of the shot. I've gone straight for it. I went straight in line with a pin. Now, I think if it had just a little hop, which I don't think it has there, it would have been absolutely perfect, but it hasn't. I'm just cleaning the muck off my ball. If it just had a couple of hops, a little hop to get it over this bit here, I think that would have been maybe just 6 foot away. But unfortunately, it hasn't. It hasn't. It's ended up stopping here, and I've got to deal with a longish putt. Now I'm just checking again the wear. That's saying right to left. It's saying right to left. Now yeah, it's gonna, you see, it's gonna go down that way. I think this is just outside on the right. Slightly downhill, it goes up and then down. Oh, Jesus. It went straight as well. I've struggled all day to find the pace of these greens, you know. I'm not, I mean, again, a good par, but all the wear is on the left-hand side of the hole. Now, that's suggesting to me, it's a weird one, because you look from here, you think it's going to go that way, and it just went straight. It went straight as a die, and it looks quicker than it thinks it is. Oh, bloody hell. Never mind. I can't be disappointed. It's a par. 3 pars on to the next. Right, this is another one I prefer to go off the backs, because I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm presuming I can run out of space now at the back there. You see, off the white, you don't think you can. I mean, you don't think to yourself, oh, I'm going to run out of space here off the whites, but we're off the yellows. I want to zap that back tree. What's that back little tree there? See that back tree now? That there, back from there is about 280. That's now 240. That's reachable. You want to be, I think you want to be cutting the corner off, you know. I honestly think from here, I mean, we're looking here, it's still a long hole, you know, it's still 480 yards. It's not a dummy hole, but from back there, we're looking at 535. You're looking, I think you're looking at cutting it between the tree and there. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and hit me drive in between that tree and that. I'm just going to try and hit the corner. I mean, I don't know what you think, but I think you've just got to hit your drive through this corner. I don't, you've got to get it over the tree. Yeah. I might go a bit right of the tree and try and get it safe, but you know what I mean? How can you hit it down on the right? You can't. You'll just run out of space. You've got to hit it left. You ain't got an option if you're going to use your driver. Yeah. This is what I mean. I'd rather be at the whites, because then I know I've got to hit it between the tree and that tree and hit it straight down the line here. I'm going at an angle that this is totally foreign to me, by the way. I've never played the hole like this. This is totally foreign. Right. It's got a lot of height. All right, I've seen it bounce. It's fine. I've seen it bounce. It's, I think I saw it bounce. It's left of the tree. Yeah, that should be all right. I've just got a lot of height on it because I wanted to get it over the tree. I thought it was a bit fadey, but I've seen it. I think I've seen it bounce in between those trees on the left and that tree on the right. I think I'm all right. See you down there. Right, now, again, this is totally foreign to me. 205 yards to the green. I'm not going to go for it because it's chaos down there. If you've seen my last video when I did the course tour of this place, you'll understand it's chaos. It's chaos down there. There's a pond, there's a stream, there's a bridge over there, there's a big massive pond area over there. This pond comes into play about 50 yards before the green. I do not like going off the I don't like going off the yellows of that tee box. That is, everything there was just foreign to me. And this is foreign to me where I'm at now, because off the whites, you get it past that tree, you're way down there, and your line of attack then is you just want to get to the top of that hill to get a third shot down onto the green. Now with this, I don't know what to do. I honestly, this is like Bryson playing the bloody public courses and he doesn't know what to do. I do not have the first clue what I want to do in this position. I really don't have the first clue. This is just totally foreign. Your calculator is not there for this. I just want something to get it short of the stream, so I'll probably just hit an 8-iron up there where that tree is. It'll bring it back down and it'll leave it just short in front of that stream, and then I can have a wedge on. I can't carry this 190. I can't carry it 196 to the front of the green without knowing what's down there. There could be anything down there. Could be out. I'm just going to go for up that tree line and take it from there. I'm presuming the wind has got it. Yeah, okay. That's all I can really do. The slope's got to take it round. And you see, I know that's safe, and I know I'm going to see the green from there. I'm sorry, folks. I can't go for something that I don't know what the hell. I don't know what the hell to do there. Hopefully I've got a third now at an angle where I can attack the pin. See you down there. Yeah, I didn't really want to play it like that. Oh, I've had it on 10, haven't I? Yeah, I didn't really... Yeah, I didn't really want to play it like that, but as I say, it was totally foreign to us. And yeah, you know what I mean? That's the only way really I could have played it. 70 yards to the pin. 70 yards to the pin. It's a 54, isn't it? It's a 54 really, and just be nice and aggressive and just... I can't really go 58 in case it's shorter, but 54 and I should be all right here. Nah, the slope didn't affect it as much as I thought. I mean, it's pin high. It's a good shot. It's just off to the left. The slope didn't take it as much as I thought. Like you say, I didn't bottle out the shot. It's just the slope. It's here for me birdie putt. Right, well, from here, birdie putt from here. So it's not terrible. It's pin high. It was actually a bloody good wedge shot. The slope just didn't do what I thought it was going to do. Right, put a good stroke here, son. Right to left. Uphill. But my feet's not really suggesting that. My feet's suggesting I might just go straight on this. Yeah. Okay. Oh, wow. I had the right idea, didn't I? It was straight enough. Another par. That is, how many pars is that? 10, 11, 12, 13. That's 4 pars in a row. 5 to go. maybe I can do this. Right, on to the next hole. All right, this isn't a particularly long hole. From here, it's 300 and, well, the plaque says 300 and 31 from here, so a little bit further back, maybe about 340 where I'm hitting it from. The line's that tree. The line's that tree. I don't think I've had a birdie. Oh yes, I have. Sorry, I have had a birdie. I had one on the third, didn't I? Right, the house. The house. We're going for the house. Sorry if the... I'll move it a little bit forward for you so you can see. House is a line. I just want a nice straight drive, get it down there, in line with that house. Aggressive with me second, that's all this one is. Yeah, it's alright, a little bit left on me, but there's room down there. There won't be any issues there. It is a little bit left, but it'll probably still be left fairway. I've just made the hole a little bit longer. See you down there. Right, here we are. Here we are. We've got, like I say, I'm just into the left side rough. There's plenty of space over here, but I've just made the hole a bit longer than what I should have really. It's happening at 132. You see, off the white, I'd be about 160 away. So it's a little bit better, I suppose. Now the wind's going roughly into my face. 132, that's a 7-iron, John. Easy, punchy 7-iron, but it's definitely a 7-iron. It can't be 8. I don't want to be short here. You can see the pond and the marshland and the bunkers that I'm facing. That bunker shouldn't really be a consideration, but at 132 wind, I reckon that's playing 145, but I can't afford to go long. White flag, 7-iron. It's a good hit. It's a very good shot, John. If you've got... I heard a drop. I've heard the drop. I think it's just... Is it just past the hole? That was a bloody good strike, whatever it was. It was a... That's what I wanted from 132. I'm not sure, my eyesight's just not good enough. See you down there. Hey, what a bloody shot that is. From where I was. Wow. My playing yardage was right, by the way. I said 145, but I can't afford to be short. I haven't been short. That's played about 150. What a lovely shot that was. Sorry to brag, but sometimes you've just got to big yourself up and say, hey, that was a cracking shot, that son, well done. Unless you come and play this, unless you've played this course yourself, you'll understand what I'm talking about, because there isn't much space. You can't be short. You're in the bunkers. So I had to be long, and I've hit my yardage exactly as I thought it would be. I said, well, from 5 yards past the hole, I'm not particularly bothered. I don't want to be in the tripe. I want my birdie put this way, and I've got it. But it's a little tricky one going down the hill. Way right side. I'm not saying I can't get it. It's a tricky putt, but how son? Come on. Oh, Jesus. The greens are so bloody slow. Honestly, they're not terrible. They're not bobbly or anything. They've been area rated again. They're not terrible. Honestly, it's just they're so slow. I thought that was going to be rapid down the hill. I haven't got the speed all day. You know me. I don't often leave me put short, but I've left a hell of a lot short today because I kind of get used to the speed of these greens. Another par, on to the next one. Here we are then, hole number 15. I'm just going to go probably where that rubbish is, and it ain't what it says there. This can here, 476, 487. So we're probably playing this about 480. Like I say, I'm literally right in the middle of the two tee boxes here. 480. Well, that's 5 pars in a row. That's 5 pars in a row. 4 to go, eh? To get this one straight, it'll be interesting. Right. The tallest tree is my line. You might be able to see it in the camera. The tallest tree is going to be my line. Wind, I think, slightly in my face, is it? Yes, there's no point bombing it. I'm going to go low tee. Just have a good solid strike in line with that there. It's a good hit. It's a good solid strike, but whether or not it's faded, I don't think it's faded enough to go into that bunker. I don't think it's faded enough to go into that bunker. I think that's a perfectly good shot. I think it's going to be left side fairway. See you down there for me second. 240, I mean, that's a great drive for me to get it all the way here. And no, I'm not going for it because the wind's actually, I think, in my face a little bit. We'll have a look. There's that bridge. That bridge is 141. That bridge is, to reach the end of that, is 122. The landing area, middle of the landing area, 170. So I want something that's going to go about 180, probably my 5 iron. Or even my hybrid. 5 iron. 5 iron. Get it over with my 5 iron. Nah, bugger it, hybrid. I'm going to have to go hybrid and punch it through because that's plain. To get to 175, that's about 190 with that wind. So it's front of the stance, but punch through hybrid, get it over in line with that bunker, and then to attack your third shot that way. This'll get it to the landing area, and that's where I want it, and that's about it really. I don't want anything else out of this. Yeah, that's all I wanted, right in line with the bunker. That should be in the landing area. That should be fine. That should be all right. That should be about 60, 70 yards now, probably 70 yards to the flag. I've done well there. I've done well. See you for me third. Yeah, it's come a little bit further right than I thought, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. It's not bad. It's not bad from where I am. Maybe the wind drew it around a little bit. 76 yards. That's what I said. I'll have about a 70-yard wedge shot in. All right. Where's the wind going? Wind's going in my face. So again, this is probably playing about 90, son. You can't be short. You just want to get it over that bunker. It's a big green, so just being on the green ain't good enough here. We're looking to play this 90, maybe a little bit less than 90, get it over that bunker. The wind's going to drift it, I think, left. So just to the right of the pin, and we'll take it from there. And that's looking good. That's very good. Very, very good, son. Again, the perception, as I say, the perception to me is that's probably 10 foot past the hole. Probably not perfect, but it's a birdie putt again, isn't it? I'm doing well here. Yeah, that's really good. That's really, really good play, that, son. Just looking for pitch marks. Doesn't seem to be one. And it suddenly just hit me. I've got the 17th to come up now. The 17th is going to be difficult. I need this in. I need this in. And I think it's left edge. Oh, it was, well, it was more than left edge. It was half a ball outside on the left edge. It skimmed the right edge of the hole. That bloke's getting up my backside. That's why I missed that. I'm going to have to call that a par because he's just getting up my backside. I'm sorry, folks. That was like a little tiny 2-footer. I wouldn't normally miss it. I'm just rushing and I shouldn't really be doing it. On to number 16. I mean, I would let that bloke play through, but there's only 3 holes to go, and I'm certainly not punishing myself missing a 1-inch putt like that when I've worked my backside to get off into this position. I'll just put it down as a 5, even though I know I've missed. I mean, when you saw what happened, it's self-explanatory what's happened. I don't have to explain to anyone about what's happened there. That bloke is just pounding up my backside. And a lot of members do that, by the way. I don't know why. They have to play so quick. Probably because they have to get back for something. I mean, I'll play in the afternoon. It's 4:30 now. He probably needs to get back home for his tea or something. That's usually the case. So, see, that was a par. That's 6 pars in a row now. 6 pars in a row. What's this one? 336. So I'm playing it from back here. The plaque says 336, 338 on the watch. So give us a little bit of sympathy. I've worked my backside off to get here, and for someone just to get, yeah, he's walking quick now. He's up near he's nearly on the green now. I can't keep up with this pace anymore. That's the problem. Right, 340. I've just got to get it right in the middle of the bunker, just to the left of the bunker. Yeah, I'm not punishing myself for that. I've grafted my backside off to get here. I'm not punishing myself for an inch putt because somebody's wanting to get the bloody tee. Right, here we go. Just to the left edge of that bunker. Oh no, I've gone directly in line with it. It was a good drive. I've just gone directly in. I think that's in. I think it's in, folks. I think I'm going to be in that bunker, I think. I don't know. See you down there. What am I talking about? That bunker's a false front, man. You think it's a flick away. It's not. Even from the yellow tees, it's not. It's right up where the green is. You think it's here, right in the middle of the fairway. It's not. It's not. It's up where the green is. 108 yards left. Right, 3 more pars to get. This one, I've got to get a birdie here because number 17 and 18 are tough holes. I can't believe I'm in this position, by the way, that I've provisionally, in case Cool Craig's watching, got six pars in a row. I've grafted my backside off to get back here, just like Durham City. I can't believe I'm in this situation. Wind and face uphill. I might even go 9-iron, you know, just to make sure I get it on the. I don't want to be short, but at the same time, I want it to stop dead. I want it to stop spinning. So I'm going to go with a 9-iron and just easily guide it in. Play it about 120. Yeah, that should be ideal here. That's a lovely shot. This back 9, I've been striking the ball so well today. I mean, I think that's right in line, just to the right of the pin, and it's just to the back again. I think I've got another birdie putt here. See you down for it? No, I'm short. I'm a little bit further back than I thought. I would really love this to go in, though. I'd really, really love for this one to go in. Checking the hole again for the wear, right to left. Pretty much straight uphill. Yeah, I can see the hump there. The hump's going to bring it across down on the right hand side. Probably that little spot there, son. The dark patch. You probably can't see it on camera. You'll probably not be able to see it on camera, but I'm going for that for a little dark patch, a little spot that I've seen about about 3.5 outside of the cup. I think this is going to be quite a big turner. Come on, son, make sure you get it there for birdie. All day short. I thought I gave that enough, and look, it had a chance. All day short. Short, short, short. Not as short as Warwick Davis, but short. Sorry, Warwick, I didn't mean to offend you there, but well, it's another par, I suppose. But 17's a bloody tough one. See you down there. Right, 190 from the yellows. I'm going to go right as far back as I can, like I say, probably where the end of this red tee thing is. I'll see how far it is from there. $198. Now this is where I might just come a cropper. I might just come a cropper on this one. I've got a horrible, horrible feeling. This is not easy. 198. The wind, I think, is going across. I don't think it's right. Yeah, you see, I've caught up with this guy in a buggy now. That's my point. That's my point, Cool Craig. You know what I mean? When you've got people up your backside, I've caught up with a guy in one ball who's in a buggy. Sorry, from now on, I'm going to keep on mentioning him because what he said was pretty disgusting, to be honest, on the site, and I had to delete the comment. I didn't want any of you else to see it, and hopefully that's the end of him. But right, 198. 5 wood. It's going to have to be a 5 wood. There is no other alternative. I can't go for me hybrid. It's just not good enough. It'll just not get there. And you know, I'm not the most confident with the 5 wood turned into 4 wood. I'm going to give it a go. That's a good hit. If it gets over that bunker. Yeah, it's not going to be on the green. It's going to be just on the left edge. It'll be safe. It's fine. It's whether or not I've gave it enough. I'd probably use the same club from the backs, to be honest. That's about 220. But what I'd be doing is giving it a hard wallop. I just guided that. Hopefully, I can have a little chip and hopefully get a par at it. See you down there. That's incredible. It's on the green. Now I think you saw it as well on camera, that I thought it was here on the left side. Now the hump, I thought it would hit this hump down here and it would shoot it down on the left hand side. What it's done is that it's hit the hump and it's done the total opposite and it's gone onto the green. You can see it's sloping down here, so I've been very lucky. I've hit this slope and it's gone onto here. So I've got another birdie chance. Absolutely unbelievable. I thought it was going to be down there. Right, Jesus. You know what? When I think about it, for about 14 holes, I've played some phenomenal golf here, you know. I've just messed up on 3 holes, big time. I've played about 13, 14 great holes of golf. About 13 holes, I reckon. I've just messed up on the rest. Okay. Go on. Go on. Oh, Jesus. It just turned at the last second. I think you saw it. I think you saw what that did. I think you saw what that did. You saw on camera exactly what that did at the last second, didn't you? that violent turn towards the left, that was going in all the way to the last foot. Then the last foot, it just went and broke. Damn it. Last hole, I need a par to shoot 80. Fingers crossed. Right, the white tees are there. There's no tee box set up here. It's just rough land. Yellows are up there, so I'm going to find a bald patch here to do me drive. So from here, 350. So it's a decent distance from there. It's just a flick. I don't really want a flick. I want a decent drive at this. Yeah, this is what I did at Hewitt. This is what I did at Castle Eden once. I can do this. I can put strings of pars and birdies together, and I can play like a scratch golfer. If everything goes right and this style of play works, I can play like a scratch golfer for a period of time. You're seeing this. You're seeing this is what I can do. But now it's down to the crunch. I've got to do this on number 18, playing 9 holes like a scratch golfer is just, it's a great feeling. I wish I could do it every time. Cart path, right side where the trees are, where that big dog tree is, and that tree in the middle of that. That's where I'm looking to put me drive. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Nice straight ball flight. Should be left side fairway. Shouldn't be a problem. Yeah. I would love to par this. I would love to par this. 9 pars in a row, provisionally. I would love it. Right. What do we got left here? I'm presuming about 100 yards. Right down the middle of the fairway again. Brilliant. My driving's been exceptional today, by the way. 109. It's got 110, so let's say 110. The wind's going right, slightly into my face. Yeah, 9 iron. Punching it into the wind. Right at it, son. Let's birdie this. You know, come on, let's have some entertainment. Let's birdie this. That red thing there, I'm going just inside of that. If the wind blows it round, perfect. 9 iron, playing probably 125. It's not an 8, I don't think. Slight elevation. Right. Come on, let's hit this green. I'm not thinking hitting the green, I know that, but let's hit this green at the very least, son. Come on. And I think you have. I think you have, son. Great shot. Great shot under the cosh. Great shot, son. That's for all the doubters who doubted me. Oh, he's just... I'll not go into it. I'll not go into it. It's not you guys who watch my channel. You're great. See you down there for me putt. Yeah, that was exceptional, son. That was absolutely exceptional. Now then, if I put this in, it doesn't matter what anyone says. I've gone round and even if I did miss that putt, I've gone round in evens for definite. So I want this put in. So no one can say out. Left to right. Uphill. Come on. No. Never mind, that would have been provisionally -1 through 9, but hey, Woodham, pleasure. Pleasure. Provisionally round, 9 holes on the backs. Woodham, one of the toughest layouts in the northeast on the back 9, water features and all sorts. Evens. I really wanted that putt. Damn it! I really wanted that putt because that would have been a proper real evens through 9. Never mind. Let's pop over to the car park. Right, we're just into the field. I think we've had problems with the zoom, you know. I think for a period I had that on 10 zoom, so you're probably not even going to see most of it, but the commentary will be there. Front 9, messed up, +7, 43. Provisionally, I mean, I've put it this way, I teed off, right, at was it 152? I teed off at 152. It's now 302. And I've been to the changing rooms to be at the toilet. So I've had a 3-hour round there. That's how quick I've had to get round because of that one ball up your backside. So you've got to excuse me for that little putt where I just got over it and just went like that and missed it. I've done that a few times because you can't hold up a one ball. And anyone who's played golf and everything knows that's that person who made the comment ages ago obviously doesn't know much about golf, that you have to get away from people's backsides. A lot of people just say pick them putts up, but I don't want to go into it. And I thought I blew it. I really thought I blew it. I started off, I knew when I started how well I was striking the ball. I said, I don't remember, the only time I remember this is Castle Eden when I shot me 74 and Heworth in the front 9 when I shot my 79 when I went evens through 9 holes. Now a lot of people, because that wasn't on camera in the competition, said, nah, you didn't do that, son, you didn't shoot even pars round Heworth. I did, and that camera footage has just proved it. Same as Castle Eden when I was -1 through 11, people didn't believe it. They said, you weren't -1 round Castle. I said, I was. So I've got the scorecard to bloody prove it. So, you know, there's been a few, not you guys who watch the channel, there's been other guys who've doubted me. And a lot of people, I don't know what people, some people think of us. I've had some people like say about, oh, you just, you know, you just, I don't really want to say it, to be honest. I'll put it in a nice way. You're just on YouTube to show off and stuff. No, I'm not. I'm there to try to help the courses. I'm there to try and get people into golf, and I'm trying to help people how to win competitions. I'm trying to help you. I can't play competitions now at the minute because of my health and everything. But with higher handicappers, a lot of people there was a few people who used to come to me who were higher handicappers and asked advice, and I says, look, I'll try and help other people do it. And you've seen today that style of play. The first half, you've seen, well, you didn't see the first 2 holes, but you saw me, the first hole on camera, birdied it. Then I've gone bogey, double bogey, par, bogey. That's what's going to happen with this style of play if it doesn't go right, okay? And that'll probably happen to you. I reckon that'll probably, in a full round, that'll probably happen to you 50% of the time. Half and half of the time, you'll probably go around, well, not 50%, I would say 30% of the time. Half and half, it'll be another 40 or 50%. But is that right? 80%? No, I would say it's about 40, 50, bad half, but there'll be that 10% one day. You'll turn up, and it might even be just for 9 holes, but you will shoot 5-6 under your handicap. It will happen, trust me. It will happen. It will work for you. This what I'm trying to tell you. And you've seen it there on the back 9. I mean, if I did that on the front 9, I mean, and the backs, you know, but I didn't, and I've ended up 7 over shooting 80. I've done the challenge, and yet I'm still disappointed because I've messed up 3 holes. I know those 3 holes, if I played better, well, that could have been, it could have been 75 or something, couldn't it? It could have been, if I hadn't messed up with those double bogeys, yeah, it could have been a 75, 76 there. And I'm disappointed with that. I'm disappointed. I've shot my challenge, but that, if I did as well as I did on the front 9, but that's just golf, isn't it? That's just golf, unfortunately. I did wonder, I said on the 10th, I'm saying, yeah, I'm striking. I mean, to start off with, I'm striking the ball well, but that's what's going to happen. So, yeah, even pars, and I showed some grit. Trust me, that wasn't just all taking risks and everything. I had to graft it out as well. The only thing I'm a bit disappointed about actually today was my putting. My putting let me down a little bit. I left so many putts short today. I left so many putts short that I shouldn't have. I really shouldn't have left short. I didn't get the greens. I mean, I played it obviously sharply. Seeing were quicker than that, and I couldn't get the pace of the greens all day. Everything I was leaving short, which is rare for me. You know, it's rare for me to leave putts because I'm trying to hole everything. And I played Horton actually. Horton the other day, and their greens were quick, and I just couldn't adapt to them greens. That's the only disappointment with that. I think I might have missed a little putt somewhere along the lines. Obviously, I missed that one on the 15th, which was just nonsense because the boat was at my backside. But I think early on in the round, I missed a putt, didn't I? Obviously, I spliced the ball. I mean, to shoot 80 and I've spliced a ball on the other side of the fairway onto the 10th was unbelievable, to be honest. But yeah, I'm delighted. It's on my list now. I don't know whether or not, if all the Zoom thing and stuff's buggered up, I'm really sorry, but I will be putting the video up anyway because it's on me bucket list. Woodham. I've done Woodham. I don't know where to go next. Obviously, I didn't go right off the back tees. I tried to go as far back as I could. I didn't put some of them directly where the yellow tees are. I tried to go as far back as I could. I was probably playing that, not off its full 67,000 yardage. I reckon I was about 63.30, 63.50, 6400. I wasn't playing it off its very full yardage, but I certainly wasn't playing off 61,050 or whatever the yardage is off the yellow tees. So it's a decent yardage, but like I say with Woodham has to be played off with yardage as well because the fairways, they are generous. The bunkers are big. The greens, some greens are big. So you know, you see what I'm saying. But no, under the cosh there, that back nine, again, that just shows you. Under the cosh, I said I cannot see me doing it, but I'm going to try my damn best. And I did everything I could to get there, and I've done it. So there we go. So yeah, for those people who said I can't do it, who said nah, 11.4 can't do that, blah 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 blah. There we go. Through 9 holes, I can shoot evens. I can be a scratch golfer, but it's just I've never done it over 18 holes. I've got to the point where I've shot, like I said, Castle Eden. I've shot a 74, which was 4 over. Obviously, Sharpley was a 75, which is a +4. I've done it before at Heworth where I shoot, I think it was a 78 at Heworth, which was, I forgot what Heworth is, I think it was a 6 over or something like that. But I've never shot even par in my life. My very best is obviously Castle Eden, I think, where I shot a 74, and Sharpley where I shot a 75, par 71 +4. But I would love to do that one day, just go throughout. Obviously get a couple of birdies. I'd have to get a couple of birdies. There's no way I could go around shooting evens without getting birdies. I'd have to get birdies at some point. One day I would love to do that, and it is a possibility. It is a possibility. I know it's a possibility, but I think it's almost impossible for me to go 18 holes and not get a double bogey, or make a mistake somewhere along the lines that stops me from getting a par. And I think it's impossible. I think it's impossible, to be honest. So this is why I'm saying I would have to have a few birdies, 3 or 4 birdies along the way, and I would have to be ultra perfect. I think I can do it, but I would have to have the round of my life. I would have to have the look of my life. I would have to have the bounces of my life, and I would have to putt like an absolute demon. I shouldn't say demon, like an absolute god. That's what I should say, a god. But no, I'm delighted with that back nine. I'm you know, it showed grit, it showed determination. That's what you've got to be. You've got to be a hardened golfer, and this is what I mean. What was I saying before about the mindset? I'm going to put out a video about Dinsdale about the mindset. You just keep going on and on and on. Now, if I started to play safe golf, no way would I have shot evens there. And then on the back nines. Not a cat and hell's chance would I ever shot evens if I said, right, I'm just going to take irons off the tee, I'm just going to plod along, keep me ball and play. There's no way I could have done that. This is what I'm saying, it'll come right for you. Just keep going and going and going. It's success. I'm going to say what Phil said and when they asked him, what's your motto for playing golf? Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It's the courage that counts. It's the courage that counts. A good shot is when, you know, a great shot is when you pull off the shot and you've had the courage to do it. A safe shot is someone who hasn't even had the guts to even try and play it. That's Phil's mentality. That's my mentality. I'm not Phil Mickelson, you know that, but it works, and I'm just trying to get it out there to golfers. This is the golfer you can be. If you're like a 9 handicapper or something like me, well, proper playing 11, let's say proper playing 11 on a course normally. This is the golfer you can be. You can go around and shoot even pars. You can do it. You can do it. So never give up. Never, just keep trying. Keep trying that attacking style of play. Don't think golf is about being safe, because you won't win being safe. What you've got to do is be relentless, aggressive, and just keep going and pushing, and just don't give in. Don't give in until you finish your final putt on the 18th. Hopefully that's, sorry about being very sort of forward with this, but I really, really wish more people would just sort of listen to Phil, listen to Gary Player and these guys, instead of these YouTube influencers and these PGA coaches. These are the guys we should be listening to. You shouldn't be listening to me, you should be listening to these guys. This is John, Predator Golf Channel. Hope you've enjoyed it. Even if the Zoom, I think the Zoom's gone all over the shop, but it will be put up. And that's it. That's it, yeah. See you later. Bye for now. Cheers for watching. Keep subscribing and liking if you think I'm helping. And I'll see you later. Bye for now. Bye.